Pav, who gave you the
Who gave you
authority?
the authority? Is what billionaire Dubai-based businessman Khalif Ahmad Al Habtour has said in his letter to Donald Trump. Oh yes, let's talk really quickly because I remember I told y'all that this man would do everything in his power to try to ruin this country, including starting a war, a senseless war, or joining a war that had nothing to do with the U.S. Fast forward to today. Now, all it takes is somebody standing up and starting the pushback process. This is what's going on here. When those investors who heavily invest in America start questioning and pulling back their money, then we'll get SCOTUS and Congress to do their jobs. This is what's getting ready to occur. I feel like we getting ready to get to some 25th Amendment action on Donald Trump. But anyway, let me continue. Um, Al Habtour's criticism argues that the region's stability is threatened by the actions. Questioning Trump, who gave you the authority to bring your ass to my country or into my region and start a war that you knew America could not win? See, Trump's actions is no more now. That's nothing but white audacity, okay? White audacity at play. This is centuries of people that are the color Trump is colonizing or attempting to colonize those areas of that contain people of color. That's all this is. He is looking for something to hold on to have a legacy in, because he knows that shit's going off the rails for him, and there's nothing else that will hold him back from those secrets, okay? That shit in the past that he had going on. There's nothing that is going to stop that from coming out now. And try as you will, try as you might, Trump, you can no longer hide those files from the American people, okay? No matter how much Pam Bondi does the spinning, no matter how much they try to pretend that this is not why you started the war with Iran. This has nothing to do with it. No, you had dark intentions and you went over there thinking that you had authority in a land that has nothing to do with America. But what you're doing is sacrificing your people. Yeah, those people that you are leaving stranded, they're the sacrificial lamb. But as Dubai-based billionaire businessman Al Habtour said, who gave you the authority to tread on their land? Nobody gave you the authority. See, you thought this was America, and this ain't America. All right? That ain't America over there. You have no authority over in their land, and they gonna show you too, sir. Okay? And I'm not calling you sir out of respect. I'm calling you sir out of disrespect, because you are the worst president to ever have been elected, and he is definitely worried about it. Okay? All of that talk he's talking about, the U.S. is beating Iran and all of that. No, the U.S. is not beating Iran. There are more soldiers falling, y'all, than there are being reported. Okay? Trump and his regime is lying. See, what they're doing is they're getting their story together. Okay? Because it's embarrassing for America to have jumped to the aid of Israel. And by the way, there needs to be something to stop our tax dollars to go on to fund Israel, because whereas that America will do everything to evade feeding the poor, housing the homeless, helping veterans out, having health care for all of us. You would rather leave us out here to dry and go over here and lose a fight with Israel with our tax dollars, taking our tax dollars and losing this fight, embarrassing America as a whole, embarrassing America as that one superpower that we once were, embarrassing us, making us look like hot-headed, dumbass idiots, all brawn, no brains. That's what is being said about America, and you damn right. It is about time that people start separating away from you, and this is what's occurring, ladies and gentlemen. Those businessmen, those people who are heavily invested in the stock market, those folk that bought the election in the first place. See, now their money is being tested, okay? And there's nothing that the Trump regime can do to manipulate what is being seen. He is a failure of a president. He is a failure of a leader, okay? No one takes 47 seriously, not even his own wife, his children, none of that. None of them take him seriously. Because he's not to be taken seriously. He's a clown. He's not a man. He's not a good man. He's awful. He's a terrible president. He's running America exactly the same way that he ran his failed businesses. And that's exactly what he's doing to America. A failed businessman is trying to ruin America. But there is nothing that he can do to manipulate it. Because I think that people have learned their lessons, okay? And not only that, with the Page of Cups card coming in reverse, I feel like those countries that may have not been able to stand a chance against America, in essence, okay, now they have the power. Now they have the strength. Now they have people backing them. Even countries that were once our allies have walked away from America because Trump is on a rogue mission. He's on a mission to destroy the world because his health is failing and he knows that he's about to go. He has no allies. America has no allies. And the funny thing is he thinks that Israel is our ally. I just feel like Netanyahu is looking for a way to back away from this. He knows that he's bitten off more than he can chew. He knows that he's going to look for a way to backstab Trump, 47, fat orange motherfucker, whatever you want to call him. He's going to walk away from him too. And going to leave this like, oh, this was all Trump's idea. When in fact it's both of them. But I just want y'all to know that being the demon that he is, BB, the demon that he is, he knows he's caused this, but now he's ready to walk away, leaving Trump and America holding the bag, stating that America was the stronger country. America convinced us to fight. Trump convinced us to fight. He stated America would be there to help us fight, and they're losing the fucking war. And now BB is looking for a way out of the shit because this is an arms race that they ass cannot win. Okay? This is an arms race they will not win at all. Okay? And Trump will be left holding the bag when the justice comes in. Oh, and I see him being prosecuted, y'all, for war crimes. I really, really do. Okay? He will be left standing. Okay? America will possibly be held in some type of contempt in front of the world courts. Okay? Or the president of America will be held in contempt. Okay? He started a war not knowing that he did not have the logistics, or he didn't think about the blowback from the war that he started. He just went in head first, fighting a fight that he could not win. And when it is done and said, Donald Trump will pay the price for this. And those of you who voted MAGA, you're going to pay the price too. You know why you're going to pay the price? Because people are going to continue to alienate y'all away from us, as they should, okay? Y'all caused this hurt, okay? Y'all caused America to be in a position where we had to defend ourselves, and now we have no allies. Allies that we had for decades and centuries. Y'all have caused them to walk the fuck away from us. Those of you that think that America does not need those countries that are backing away, you out your fucking mind. And I can tell that you make somewhere around $20,000 or $30,000 a year too, because your mind frame is that of a poor ass motherfucker that thinks that aligning yourself with a billionaire who don't give a shit about you is going to change your life. No, it's not going to change. See, America is going to be scolded and going to be chastised for its involvement in this war, because not only is Trump being manipulated by Netanyahu, somebody that's trying to take over America in his own right himself, but it's going to be responsible for the deaths of many, and is responsible for the deaths of many. Please believe America will pay the price for joining this fucking war it had nothing to do with.